Welcome to Explain Verse. I am going to explain a Manhwa name. I am not the demon god Lackey. The cat is sitting on a rooftop. A heavy rainstorm warning has been issued on the radio, which is likely turning from yellow to red. In such a heavy rain, there is still an open sign on the bookstore. Inside the bookstore, a man is managing books while waiting quietly. He fears that in such weather there will be no customers. Still, he keeps the bookstore open because someone might forget their umbrella and happen to need a place to stay. He thinks of it as a kind act that helps both sides. If someone feels touched by his kindness, they might buy a book or two. Some elsewhere, there is a sound of sword swinging under the moon. A woman is fighting with hunters. In a swing of her sword, she cuts down the hand of first hunter and takes care of second with the claw strike. The third goes down with a metal whip inside his head. Behind the fourth, she captures his head, and when he is about to react, he got killed by her fang. In an instant, the hunters become the prey. When the fight is over, she has broken ribs, but the major concern is her filthy affecting blood. Self-healing need attention, however. She left the place with corpses behind and went to find a shelter for self-healing. Throughout the heavy rain, she noticed something strange. Every shop is closed except for one bookstore. She doesn't know if it's a coincidence or trap. With no other choice, she has to enter. When the doors open, the bell rings. The bookstore owner welcomes her warmly. It wasn't in vain that he spent so much time waiting for the customer. Seeing her all wet in rain, he offers her a hot towel and asks her to wipe out the water. To him, it's just a customer service, but to her, something feels wrong. The bookstore is too well prepared, and the bookstore owner word feels oddly precise, almost as if he knows exactly what she has been through. She thanks him and begins to wonder, is it from any organization like Arakana Tower, the Truth Society, or the attendants of Walpurgis of the night? Anyhow, in her eyes, he isn't an ordinary bookstore owner. She asks him, did you wait for me? He replied, it's a fate, the meeting between us. For her to open up, he asks her to look at his if you came across an annoying trouble. It's a psychological suggestion. The woman to open up. She talks about, indeed, I am in an annoying trouble. But deep down, she doesn't know if he's a friend or foe. I have to find his purpose. He asks her if I am not wrong. It's a relationship trouble, isn't it? Applying his second wage wording tactic, keep your word wage, to leave a room for discussion. She doesn't get it if he already knows. He asks her to take a seat and talk it over. She thanks him. How did you know about the White Wolf's reward? Does he hear afterwards? But it's impossible unless you control the overall situation. She tells him, I suffered betrayal. Everything is his fault. In her deep mind, she thinks, while drinking a cup of tea, egg or magic mirror, little monster with the ability to entice the soul. His greed turned companions into enemies. He wouldn't hesitate to use an entire organization to kill me. Lindsay thinks it's melodrama. I have to propose an immediate solution. He tells her that there is never one aspect of a story. If you have suffered, you should take this opportunity to see others clearly. She thinks he knows this already. People are greedy. If you tempt that greed, the same kind of troubles will happen again. It's inevitable. You are right, she speaks. But because of this, I am seriously injured. If I can only see the ugly side of humanity, what's the use? She sustained a harsh injury, and it must have been emotionally betrayed by the scumbag. To get her a sentimental injury, to get out of her muddled thinking, he knows. He shows his ace of operator. Of course, there is use. Now that you know what true colors and false intention are, you don't feel guilty for those who have harmed you, if they are very close to you. She thinks, does he want my help to scheme again an organization? How is he helping me? It's quite possible if he's a higher order wizard. She asks him, what should I do? He proposes a direct suggestion. Since they are so inhuman, take an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You don't have to be softy in dealing with trash. But I am not mentally prepared for crossing my limit, she responded. Lindsay thinks something is wrong, but never mind. It's time to do business and tells her you will need this book and he recently read it. It's best for her situation. But there is a twist for her. The book is different. When she reads the title, Blood and Beast, a title she has never heard of, she asks, but why this book? In the conclusion, Mr. Lin said, trust me, you will achieve a rebirth. Cheers to a new tomorrow. She thanks him for his guidance and tells him, I will follow your instruction. He was stunned when she drank hot tea in an instant. He only wanted to warm her up, but there seems to be nothing wrong. I think she's an extraordinary talent. He tells her to fill the library visitor card. She fills in her details. Jisoo, oh, he seems to call a tycoon, Jean Bonong, who is engaged in exploiting hidden resources. It must be his only daughter. It looks like I have struck gold. It's rare opportunity. The borrowing deadline is 1 month with a maximum grace period of 7 days. The rain is heavy, so he gave her an umbrella and told her to bring it back when returning the book. She thanked him for his help. She asked if we could get to know each other. He thinks, has he unconsciously flirted with her? No, no, it's better answer seriously. He introduced himself. I am Lin Ji, an ordinary bookstore owner, ready and willing to help others. She thinks he has no intention of revealing his identity, or at least he should be on my side for now, or not. Then she said her farewell, saying good night. He has done another good thing today, sure enough. If you do something good, it gives joy to your spirit. Maybe he can do it because of an unknown existence that allowed his travel into this world. Then he prepares to welcome the next guest if anyone else is coming. She thinks he sure is fearsome to want me to finish off the traitor before the deadline, and after we will see each other again. Once again in heavy rain. Another customer with book in hand walking toward the bookstore. To be continued.